Yeah.
Ciao, everybody, and welcome back to the Bianconerizone live show. Today is Friday, December 10th, 2021. It is a Mail-In Friday. I'm Julian Gennady, and with me, as always, is Alejandro Fancello, and we will be previewing match day 17, um, of the Serie A season. What's up, buddy?
I'm good.
You're good? Of course, we play Venezia tomorrow. It is a 12 p.m. kickoff in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, and it is a 6 p.m. kickoff in Italy. So, or plan your schedule accordingly.
Yeah.
Um, so today, as always, when we do our previews, we'll go over what Allegri had to say in his press conference. If anything stuck out, the potential lineups for tomorrow with Venezia's lineups for tomorrow, and we will be going over our predictions. Today's video is also sponsored by the Serie A Fantasy app. As always, it's in our description, so when you watch it or when you play along, you can see where you are in the standings. I haven't made my lineup in a while, so I don't know how am I doing.
You're way behind.
I'm way behind, eh?
Yeah. Should we use it?
That sucks. Whatever. What's up?
You should change it.
I should change it. Yeah, I know. I should hop in once in a while. But regardless, it is what it is, and we move on. So, as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to stay notified. Our giveaway is coming soon. I think it's going to be announced next Sunday, and I'm pretty sure you guys all know how to do it by now or enter it by now. It's how are we doing it again? Yeah, like it's in the description, right? It's on Twitter.
No, it's been tweet. Just subscribe, retweet, tag a friend, and you're good to go.
Yeah, pretty easy. We got people in the chat. Bon saying hello, Julian, Alejandro, everyone. What's up, Bon? And what's up to our one of our proud Bianconeri Zone members, Haneen. How's it going? She uh she was putting in the Discord chat today a little bit of Fagioli propaganda,
Yeah.
and since we got over 1,800 subscribers, and we're like 1,859 now. Jeez.
Yeah.
Alejandro's going to teach me how to use Ecamm, a special software, and I'll be making Coach's Corner on Nicolo Fagioli. He did score a goal and got an assist today in a 3-2 win over Crotone, I believe. I watched a bit of that game.
From
Not a
watch. I
very good
think it
standard.
was Crotone. Yeah. The 1-3-2.
Yeah, it's not a good standard at all.
Mm.
But whatever. So good for Nicolo, and we'll move on to what Allegri had to say. So in his
Yeah.
press conference, Venezia tomorrow. So if you want to throw that up there, we'll get going.
Yeah. It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Okay.
Yeah.
Bond's also asking Juve's interest in Wijnaldum.
I don't think so.
It's probably who knows.
He's on 10 million
You're saying
euros.
no?
He's on 10 million
Oh, is it?
euros.
Yeah, I guess he's come from PSG. Yeah, we're not interested then. Well, I'm not. He doesn't do much for me. So Allegri's pre-Venezia press conference, he says tomorrow will be a complicated game. They'll try to go for a historic result. Venezia is a team that scores a lot at home. I think the guys have understood the moment, the importance of tomorrow's game. We are underperforming in terms of scoring. Yeah, I have a stat for everyone. We need to be more lucid and clinical. Tomorrow, if we misinterpret the game, we risk big, but the boys have understood its importance. Okay, lots going on here.
Yeah.
For the first two parts of the quote, everyone he says the guys understand the importance. Well, obviously, Arthur didn't understand it because
Yeah. He
he
was.
didn't show up to a team meeting on
No.
time or whatever, and now he's not playing.
Yeah. That's not okay. Like, I don't get it. Like, you're not having basically a sniff into the first team. And then
Yeah,
you decide to, I don't know, man. That's so weird. Like, that's very unprofessional. I know people saying, it's okay. I don't think that's okay. Like,
no, it's not okay.
like you should come on time. Like, you're a pro. Like, you should be coming on time and you should be doing your job. And like, you're not playing. Like, you're
Yeah,
not even getting minutes. Like, okay, you start against Malmo, but that was just a lot of
those
people
are
were just,
petty
yeah.
or pity minutes.
And like, if you were an important player, you wouldn't have stayed at home. Like, Allegri would just like like let's say it was Locatelli, he would have brought Locatelli with him
Yeah,
because like he's a key player, is a key moment. But because it's Arthur, he's like, Yeah, still like he's making an example out of a player he doesn't even want, in my opinion.
Yep,
But
for
still,
sure.
it's fucked up.
It's a schoolboy error, and we were talking and we're ripping on Fagioli and who else missed in the preseason?
Rabotta and Pellegrini.
Yeah, so they missed as well in the preseason, and they got binned for a week or whatever it was, or that game at least. And now Arthur obviously doesn't learn from their mistakes, and here we are.
Yeah.
He's missing a big game, but again, do we care? Because is he what we need right now?
No, but I think it is just a distraction. Not a distraction, but it's like it's not needed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like if it
for
doesn't make
sure.
sense that that he comes too late to training or not even training. Just the day before, you should don't. What the problem I have? He's not showing up like in a home game. If it's a home game, excuse me, you're staying at the hotel. Like that's fine, but it is an away trip, so you need to
Yeah,
travel. Like if you're not on time when you need to travel, that's a problem.
yep, for sure. It ruins everyone else's schedule as well, but I like that he's not going. To be honest, I like that he's laying the law down and saying, "Too bad you missed your chance to come. Everyone else has the same chance. You're just another player. See ya, and you're binned."
Yeah,
I like that. Um, so again, I don't like Allegri was saying all the stuff he needs to say. I think the guys have understood the moment, the importance of tomorrow's game. Um, yes, 3 points is the only thing that's needed, and I see Bond saying that tomorrow or saying that as well. Um, it like we said, these first 3 games in December have all been wins. Great. It doesn't mean anything unless the next 3 are all wins.
yeah. Wait. So
And tomorrow is just another game
so
to establish that.
when I did my match reaction for the Malmo game, someone on the comments
Yeah.
said like, you should think this would have been a positive video, but it's kind of negative. And I'm like, so I started the video saying like it's fantastic, like first place. Nobody expected that when we drew Chelsea, like nobody basically. Like
Yep.
you're gonna finish second. We finished first. I was like amazing, like very good for the club, just financially. You may have a shot in getting a quote unquote easier team, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, but we were not good. Once again, we missed too many chances. And I get we rotated players, but like over the course of the season, you're gonna need those players. And moving forward against Venezia and teams like that, you need to pick up points. Like you cannot put
Yep.
in these type of performances, even when you made a lot of changes. Like still Rabiot played, still Keane played. Like you know what I mean? It's not like you played. Yeah, you played Rugani. He's usually never gonna play, but the other players are just coming in, playing 30 minutes, playing maybe in
Yep.
half an hour, starting games. Like it's not like they're coming out of nowhere. So I said it's just worrying. Like it is worrying. It's positive that we got first place,
First place.
but we're still
Yep.
fifth in Serie A, and this is not good enough. So finishing first is not going to change that. Like it's not going to make me going, oh, the season is going well. We finished first in
Yeah.
Champions League. That like you get PSG in the next round, you get kicked out, and you're still fifth. What's the
Yeah.
point of finishing first then? Like
Exactly.
everything in the Champions League this season is just a bonus because we're so far behind the Serie A. Like Champions League is just a bonus. If you somehow make the semifinal, that's a fantastic ride. Like,
Yep.
but if you don't get into next year's Champions League, it's pointless.
It's a failure.
It's a
It's a
failure.
failure. Yeah.
So people like someone said I was negative. I'm just
It's
realistic.
the reality.
Yeah,
The
if
reality
you-
of the situation is we were first in the group stage. Great.
Yeah, if you want to
We
go,
got 90 million euros.
like if you want to go out after that performance, even when you finish first, and I said we finished first, fantastic, great. Like I was not expecting that, but the game was awful. Like some
Yeah.
players, the way some players perform is very worrying. Moving forward, it's worrying. Like it's worrying moving forward. So finishing first will not change that. It's not going to change the fact that we are going to Venezia to make away tomorrow and gonna play them off the park, because I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, it's gonna.
Uh,
I think you're exactly right. I don't think it's gonna. It's not gonna be one of those games where we have 25 shots and they have one. I think it's gonna be a little bit tighter,
Yeah.
to be honest.
So I was not negative. I think I'm realistic. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like if we were winning game after game, like let's say we made the channel 3-4 years ago, like I will be
Yeah.
here with my chest out. Like we were dominating, but we are not
Yeah.
at the moment.
No, for sure. I agree 100%. That third paragraph is the one that gets me, and everyone understands this pretty much. If you've been watching this whole season,
Yeah.
you or at least the last 6 or 7 games for sure, you understand where he's coming from, and he's finally pointing it out. So I have a stat of the day
I also
on this
understand.
Mail Friday. So Juventus produced a higher expected goals in Serie A this season, 26.6, than league leaders AC Milan at 25. Yet Milan have scored 35 goals, and we've only scored 22.
And I have. So after 16 games in Serie A, we are 7th in the league for shots on target and 5th in goals shots on target ratio. So that's kind of high. Like it's high. Like considering, like if you just step back and look at it, and then in Champions League, from 32 teams, we are 11th in shots on goal and 1st in goal shots on goal ratio. So that's insane. Like so, it says basically it says in Champions League we're very clinical.
Yeah.
We have shots on target, we take them. But in Serie A, it says it's kind of
I think that's
like it's 5. That's end goal. Like we're still 5th in like if you look at the stats, like 7 in shots on target and 5th in conversion rate shots on target.
Yeah,
that's kind of decent. But like if you look at the last few games, I think if
we've gone down.
If you forgot about the last 2 games, we would maybe be like 4th and 2nd or something. But the last 2 games, like it was crazy. The last 3 games, basically, it's insane.
Yeah,
the chances we miss. Like we create chances. It's not like we are not creating anything.
Exactly.
Really worrying.
It's been worrying because again, tomorrow is a game where the field conditions won't be up to par. Aesthetically, it's going to look great. Like you're going to see all the water in the background there. But the actual on the pitch it's not going to be the prettiest, and they got to fight through it, or else there's no point. We're going to not win tomorrow.
If you don't win tomorrow, like let's say you don't win tomorrow and Atalanta win against Verona, it's 10 points. It's done. Your season is.
It's super done.
I already think you're not gonna make up 7 points up to Atalanta because that's a lot. Like that's a lot for the way Atalanta are playing. Yes, they lost against Villarreal, but Serie A is different. So if you don't win tomorrow and Atalanta win, I don't know.
Done. Like kiss it goodbye. Peace.
Like you're not gonna like Atalanta are not gonna drop 9 points or 10 points, and you're gonna drop none to even break even with them. Like it's so.
Yeah.
So you need to win tomorrow. I think that's why. That's the first thing Allegri said after the game against Malmo. Same for Bonucci. Like that is gonna be difficult, and that basically the players need to understand that. And he said that today. Let's see.
Going back on that, so why can't we play Sunday?
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
I don't get it. I know it's not just one more day, like whatever. But why can't we just play Sunday? Why are we playing again Saturday?
I don't know, because I thought we had a mid game week, the coming week.
No, we don't have a mid game week, but Venezia has a Coppa Italia game. But why can't their Coppa Italia game get pushed back? It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. It's happened 2 times now. But yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Before we get into the next phase of Allegri's press conference, I'm going to answer Edgar's request. So we did reach 1,800 subscribers. Great. I am going to be doing a Fagioli video or Coach's Corner once I learn how to use the program, and I'm going to learn it tonight. So I'm not promising a video tonight, but I'm going to learn how to use the program.
Yeah, it's coming next week, or it's coming between. Like we can record it and we drop it between Christmas and New Year because we all are very busy and we want to keep posting up videos. So stay tuned for that before the transfer window starts, basically.
And then, sorry, going back to the chat again. We can move on. You can switch the graphic, but Joseph Carballo, another one of our members, who says those who think you are negative are just okay with mediocrity. Others understand that this team can and has to do better, and that's the kind of fans that I think we all are in on this team.
I don't want to come on and say we were awful. Bernardeschi was bad. Rabiot was bad. Yeah. Bentancur was bad. Keane was bad.
Strike one.
Like, oh, I'm not going. I just mentioned the name because it's a lot of players we come on and basically we all say the same thing. Like, I don't want to do that. And finishing first, it's not going to change that. Like, they're still bad. Like, they're not going to turn miraculously in fantastic players. It's not going to happen because we finished first. That's all I was trying to say.
Yep. And then, so Hanin is saying we're first on big chances missed. We were last year as well.
Yeah.
And Ronaldo's our favorite,
Ronaldo.
right? So
now it's Morata that day.
What? Yeah, now Morata's probably leading all top 5 leagues. Ronaldo was first, and probably Morata is first now.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me. And then Bon's saying about the football pitches aren't the standard size. I think there was an issue. You said that last time.
Yeah.
And then Johnny Franks is also saying, is the stadium on the main island, or do they have to boat over to a smaller island? I think they have to boat over.
Yeah, they took a boat. It's on a different island.
Yeah. So, right on. So we're going back into the news report. Arthur was unlucky this morning.
Yeah, that was funny. Like,
it's weird.
Like
he arrived late to training and won't be called up.
Like, he's not unlucky. He's late. Like, you just...
He's an idiot. Like, he's an idiot. That's it. Yeah. And then I think it's not right to be late the day before a game, of course. That's why he hasn't been called up. He'll be back on Tuesday. These things happen during the season. No, they shouldn't happen.
It should, but I said it, like, if it's a very important player and it happened, he would be in the squad. He would be. But because he's not important for Allegri and they're basically trying to move him on, basically Allegri said, no, like, just stay home. Yeah. I'm not going to play you either way. Like, not even if Rabiot picks up an injury, it's going to be Bentancur. So, or Bentancur for Rabiot. Like, so, just stay home. And that's it.
Blessing in disguise is that Miretti gets another call-up.
Yeah, good for him. Not that he's going to get minutes, but still good for him.
No, it's just, he can be involved a bit. Why not? He can be the one who actually shows up for a meeting and comes. And not like the professional who gets paid €6 million a year or whatever it is. Yeah. I read the rest, right? Yeah. So he'll be back. It says he'll be back on Tuesday. Good for him. Moving on, Caio Jorge away on loan. At this moment, we have not contemplated this hypothesis. He will find his space. Okay, sure. Pellegrini deserves a lot of credit because he chose to stay at Juve. He's an excellent alternative to Alexandro. Yeah.
I know what you're going to say. Like, I know what people are saying. Like, the way I was watching the press conference, I was like, oh my God, this is going to bang. Because, like, I know people are saying he shouldn't be an alternative. I think they both shouldn't be at the club. They are.
They're perfect for each other.
I think at the moment Pellegrini is performing better.
Yeah.
He is. So I think he should be starting, but
we're not saying that's a great thing.
Yeah.
Like, Morata should be starting forward, but he's not what we need to be right now, just because of squad composition.
Yeah. That's it.
So yeah, I love how he used is an excellent alternative. I found it really ironic. It's just like, yeah, one shithead's going in for another.
Yeah.
So, and then about the Caio Jorge stuff, it's probably best if he just went on loan.
Maybe, yeah.
Fine, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Like, he's not playing him anyway, so.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
What a great press conference for Venezia.
You think? I don't know.
I'm kidding.
I left some stuff out.
We got so much drama out of that.
He said the same thing. Like, we need to, like, it's difficult and we need to win, period. That's it. We need to win. Like, if we don't win tomorrow, again, like, you should be beating Venezia. You should be beating Venezia away from home, even if it's a sketchy field, and they do play pretty well at home. Like, going forward, but that should be beneficial for us. Like, if they want to attack, like, you should go with Venezia if they want to attack and just punish them on the counter. Not even on the counter, just punish them if they leave space.
We should definitely we should let them attack us. Why not?
Yeah.
So
We should
yeah,
go for
basically,
Botman as Chiellini's here. The boy is good. Yeah, I said like I don't think he's at the level of Chiellini, Bonucci, or De Ligt at the moment. But we need to rejuvenate. We need to rejuvenate our backline. Like we need like Sandro's old, Danilo's old, Bonucci's old, Chiellini is old, De Sciglio is out. So we have Rugani and De Ligt, and Rugani ain't it, and De Ligt, like it's up in the air because Raiola said he was close to joining Bayern, and then it didn't happen. What a shame! Like,
yeah, he just loves to say shit.
But
well, you went on a rant about Haaland and Pogba today too. So
yeah, like he said,
he's looking for a big summer. It's the summer of Raiola, that's for sure.
He said Bayern can afford Pogba. I was like, Jesus, who can?
Yeah.
Some stuff like that. And then it was asked like, do I deserve 30 million commission for Haaland? And he was like, yeah, I do. Why not? He says like FIFA wants to bring us down, us agents, but it's not gonna happen. Like they don't set transfer fees, maximum transfer fees for clubs to spend. Then why should we don't take the money? And that's kind of true. Like there's no cap or something.
He's his own businessman, right? He's got to look up.
Like if there's no cap for wages or for clubs to spend, why should there be caps for agents fee? Like it doesn't make sense if you're gonna cap one thing and just leave the rest.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense for managers, for agents. So of course he's gonna fight it. I need to say, are we linked to Botman? We were linked to Botman. I don't know what the report was. Was it? I think it was Corriere dello Sport saying that we were interested in Botman. I would take him. Again, he's not better than Bonucci, Chiellini, or De Ligt at the moment. But he's talented. Like he has room for potential. And Chiellini is staying until 22, until 23. Bonucci is staying. De Ligt is staying, so he can easily come in and learn from those guys and get regular playing time. But if he wants to do that, that's another question. But we need to do something at the back because like it's getting old. It's getting old.
Yeah. Not even on the field. It's like getting old, as in birth certificates.
Yeah, also. Yeah, I know, Johnny, but I cannot speak about Bernardeschi today. Julian said no.
No, there's a ban on Bernardeschi stuff.
Like Justin is gonna drop a Bernardeschi video in a few minutes, so
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe he can stay calm.
So yeah, we'll move on to. Oh yeah, I don't even want to. Yeah, Johnny, we're not gonna talk about him. Us two, at least. Go listen to Justin's video. Oh my God. I don't want to spend time on him today. We are playing Venezia tomorrow. They line up in a Christmas tree formation. So a 4-3-1 or 4-3-2-1. They got Sergio Romero in net, so everyone should probably know him. The Argentine goalie, played for United before. Then they got Mazzocchi, Mattia Caldara, who was a former Juventino, Michael Svoboda, and some guy named Ridciano Hops. Again, if you guys know these players, good for you. Then they got, I can't pronounce this guy's name, Domen Chernigoy. And then they got Antonio Vaca, Ethan Ampadu. So I think we should know him from Wales.
From Wales, yeah.
And then they got Mattia Aramu as a forward with Dennis Janssen and Thomas Henry from France.
Yeah. Wait, Bon is asking Monday what time is the UCL draw, and if I can do a watch on. So the draw is at 12. It starts at 12 p.m. a.m. my time. It starts
12 p.m. your time.
12 a.m. No, 8 p.m. Excuse me. PM.
12 p.m. Yeah.
It starts, but the draw will probably start at like 50 minutes in or 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
But I'm trying. 99% sure I'm gonna do a watch along for the draw.
Beautiful.
So 99% sure, but like I know we have a lot of viewers from America, Canada. But it's gonna be very early, so
yep.
Hopefully you're gonna watch. Otherwise, just me crying we're getting PSG.
Oh my god!
But I'm gonna do one. Like 99% sure I'm gonna do one.
Cool. So stay tuned for that. That's awesome. Then you can see LA, like you said, or he's gonna cry. Cry those beautiful tears. Tomorrow we're setting up in our I'm going to say our custom 4-2-3-1 now in Serie A. As you can see, we got Tech at the net, and then we got Mattia De Sciglio making his return.
That's quite crazy because he just came back.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised. But yeah.
And then we got Leo and Matthias De Ligt at center back, and then we got our classic Alexandro playing left back, Rabiot and Locatelli in the middle. So Bentancur gets a rest, and then we got Bernardeschi, Dybala, Cuadrado up front in midfield, along with Morata as the focal point.
That's very attacking. If that's the lineup, I think that's even more attacking because Cuadrado was in there compared to Kulusevski, because I know Cuadrado usually will beat his man. So I think it's more attacking, in my opinion, compared to the previous game. I think that provides
more width.
Yeah, and also I think Rabiot going forward, if he does, is better than Bentancur going forward, even if it's not telling up much.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So that's why I said, like, I know Venezia play on the front foot, and I don't think they're gonna change that because just they're facing us. It's not like we are top of the league, so I think they're just gonna stay on the front foot and leave some space we should be able to
exploit
what we have up front with Cuadrado, with Dybala, even with Morata when he's in a bad form, and even Bernardeschi. Like, he needs to do something, and I know that assist was great. Like, excuse me, that assist against Malmo was fantastic. Like, that's not easy to do. But if you do that and then disappear for the entirety of the game until he got pulled, like, it doesn't really help the team. Against a better side, if you disappear, it's not gonna help. So he needs to do more, and that's his chance tomorrow. Just take it now.
Do you know what's crazy about this lineup? This is set up for a counter-attacking team.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said at the first.
These are all counter-attack players.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, because I knew the lineup.
Like, the backline is like all safe. Yeah.
That's why I said, like
it's not Pellegrini starting. It's not Cuadrado right back. It's De Sciglio playing defensively sound player. I'll put defensively sound. Alexandro's the more defensive left back, and then you just got the frequent flyers up front and Cuadrado, Morata, Dybala, and then Rabiot likes to run, so good. And Bernardeschi obviously likes to run, as we get mentioned all the time.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
It'd be hilarious if we sat back and countered.
I wouldn't be shocked if this is just gonna be a 4-4-2. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we just play a 4-4-2 at the start of the game.
Yeah.
But, like, we should be winning that game. It's not gonna be easy. I don't think it's gonna be an easy game at all. I think we will struggle. I do think we will struggle. But still, we should be winning. What the hell happened with my camera? Keep going.
Oh, yeah,
okay, it's back. It's back.
You're back? All right. So, yes, Venezia like to play, I'm not going to say decent quality football at home, because, like, they are a run and gun team.
Yeah.
Like, they like to go up and down the pitch. What do you think if Allegri actually does this sit back and counter against Venezia?
If we win 2-3-0, I will take it. At the moment, I will take
100%,
it.
right?
Like, it's 3 games, we need to win it. Like, I don't care how we win it at the moment. Like, I know I complain about it's not good enough. Like, it is not good enough, but I don't expect it to get much better over the course of the season. We need to just find a way to shithouse our way into winning games.
Yes. So I was going to ask you next: is 1-0 fine with you if we win?
I'll take it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
No problem.
I just take it. Like, I need 9 points in the next 3 games. I don't know how. I don't care how. We need 9 points, and then we can sit back and see 2 Atalanta drop points.
Yeah.
Or do Milan or Napoli get sucked into a top 4 race, kinda. Like, that makes it more interesting, putting more pressure on them. Maybe they can, I don't know, slip up more or something like that. But we just need to win tomorrow. I don't really care about how. I mean, if it's awful, I will still come on and say it's awful, but, like, I will be happy with the 3 points.
Yeah, it's like, we're happy, 3 points. We play like shit. That's fine. Whatever. 3 points, another 3 points. I couldn't even I don't even know the front three for Venezia, so I can't even comment on if they're like good.
Like,
Like
no,
Thomas, Henri, Dennis Jensen, or Janssen, and this Aramu character. I don't know.
who plays up front?
Mattia Aramu.
Okay, no. So Okereke is from Spezia, no?
Who?
Okereke. He plays for Spezia, right?
I don't know what Okereke is.
Yeah, he scored some goals.
I don't know.
I think he had a month. He had a month where he
list.
scored like 5 or 6 goals in 1 month or something like that.
Oh, David Okereke. Okay, I see his name now.
Where does he play?
He's on Venezia.
Oh, he is on Venezia, and he doesn't start.
Yeah, he's not slated to start tomorrow.
Okay, because like I know him because he played over here in Belgium. It didn't work out for him, but he came from the second division, from Serie B before he came to Bruges.
Venezia.
So he came back.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So now he's playing for Venezia, and he shouldn't be a problem, but he's very quick. Like he can get behind the defenders like in no time. But I was surprised that he's not playing. But yeah, still, we should be beating them.
Yeah, and they do have, for Justin's sake, they do have Gianluca Busio and Tanner Tessman, some American content. So I don't know if they're going to play tomorrow, but whatever. We'll see.
Don't they have American owners?
Yeah, they do.
That's why they got all those Americans in.
No, that Busio guy's really good, though.
Yeah, but like it's kind of like usually doesn't happen. Like so many Americans on a relegation team.
Yeah. It could have been an American derby tomorrow for Justin. Busio against McKenny, but McKenny's hurt and Busio's not starting. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Could have been really into that. So again, I don't know. All I know about Venezia is they like to run and gun, and they like to play on the front foot when they are home, especially because I guess they're used to their pitch. But these guys are so experienced at Juventus that the field should not matter whatsoever. It's not Stefano Pioli saying, "Oh, the San Siro sucks."
Like if you
I better not hear that we don't win, or
if you're gonna sit back on a pitch that's 3 meters less, how do you want to call it? Wide? Something like that?
Yeah.
Then,
it's 3 meters narrower.
Yeah, narrower. Then it basically is playing with an extra defender. Basically, the space you have. But Venezia's not that team, so it shouldn't be really a problem. Unless they're gonna sit back. I don't know, but I don't think they can do that because they have their style of play. I don't think they're gonna switch back for us tomorrow.
Yeah. No team should really change the way they play against us at this moment in time. And we've seen that already. We've seen that from Verona. We've seen that from Sassuolo. They did what they wanted to do, and it was effective.
Yeah. That's what I said. Because
I
watched the Venezia game. That's the only game I fully almost watched for 90 minutes. That was against Verona last week when they were 3-0 up.
Yeah.
And at 3-0 up, they just keep attacking. Like, it was kind of naive. Like, even at 3-1, they just kept going for it. I was like, don't do that. Like, these are precious points for you, for a team as Venezia.
Yeah.
And they kept going. Like, some will say that's their identity, but they're kind of naive at times. So, you never know. Maybe they get too confident tomorrow when they get an early chance or something and just get caught out on a break. And then, no.
Yep.
Jeremy Bula
answer that.
Yeah, we like basically the communication says no, but Everton's one said basically not at the end of this season, but like
we owe $4 million this year. We owe $4 million this year.
Like he's
and then 27 the next year.
Like unless you're gonna bench him for 2 years, he's signing. So yeah.
Venezia are 16th in the table. They're looks like 5 points above the relegation zone. So like you said, those points were precious for them.
Yeah.
So like you said, they were up 3-0 against Verona and they kept going and going and going. I think if they go up 1-0 early on us, they're definitely not doing that.
Yeah, so that's that's another reason to I think that's why Allegri's saying stay focused. Like if
Yeah,
you go 1-0 down against them and they're gonna sit back, you might
on
have
a small
like.
pitch.
And I know people say Verona scored 4. They were not sitting back. Like Verona were kind of wasteful at 1-0, at 2-0, at 3-0, and then somehow it clicked and everything was going in.
Yeah,
But you, like again, overall, you shouldn't have any problem. Like not any problems with it. You should be winning. Period.
yeah.
You should be winning
No,
that
for
game.
sure. Like I just named you 6 players. I don't even know who they are, and I usually know a lot of stuff.
Didn't you do the same for the for the Spezia game? Remember? And we struggled like hell.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
we won that one though, so I'm okay with that. If the same thing happens. So now we saw like the what's it called, the team list, I guess, for tomorrow. The official account on Twitter put it out there. We have 6 confirmed midfielders total, and we have 5 confirmed attackers.
Remember
And
when we
Sule
only had
is
one?
among them. Yeah. So now we got Sule, Dybala, Moisekin, Morata, and who else? Am I missing someone? Kyle George.
Yeah.
And then in midfield we're not in a good spot right now because again
No.
Ramsey's out.
Yeah.
And we know Arthur's out, McKennie's out. So we got the 3 men that never seem to get hurt, knock on wood, Bentancur, Rabiot, and Locatelli. And then we got Moretti and Bernardeschi's listed as a midfielder.
Yeah. But I think that shouldn't be a problem. Unless you're very unlucky and every keeps dropping like flies, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you, like, Chiesa comes back.
Yep.
Do you still think Allegri will play the 4-3-1-2? 4-1.
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. Do you think he still will play that system? And the second question is, who's gonna be dropped?
Only because I know the coach, he'll change it back. But in the event he doesn't, only because I know the coach, Bernardeschi's still playing. And the guy on the right is going to change, probably to Chiesa, and then it'll be Cuadrado as a right back and or put another guy in.
Yeah, what was I thinking about? Like, if Chiesa
are we having a Friday thoughts?
No. So
Alejandro's Friday thoughts. I love it.
Because if Chiesa comes back, like he gets back into that team, like there's no question, he gets back into starting a lineup. I was thinking 100%. Like, does Allegri really want to play that way? Because that's very attacking. Like even if you, like he's more attacking than Kulusevski or Bernardeschi because like he's that kind of player. Like defensively, it's like he does it, but he doesn't really want to do it. Not to the extent Bernardeschi does it. So that's why I was thinking like he's gonna switch it back once again. He's gonna switch it back, and then I was like, is he gonna keep Bernardeschi in if he stays, and is he gonna play Chiesa on the same wing with Cuadrado? Like, does he dare to do that?
Maybe he switches that.
Does he dare to do that? Keeping Cuadrado, because the overlap could be insane on that wing, but then Chiesa needs to be very disciplined into covering for Cuadrado when he overlaps and stuff like that. Can he do that? I don't know if he can do, if he wants to do that, or is he ready to do that?
And again, if we think about the whole style of play since we've changed to this formation, it's the wingers are really tucked into Morata. Yeah. Chiesa is not that guy. Chiesa is the guy who needs to get the ball as wide as possible and drive at people.
Yeah.
So, what do we do? Like, you're exactly right. That's the biggest question when he comes back. If we I don't think they're going to rush him back into a starting spot until we probably lose. To be honest.
Oh no! Like when we come back from the winter break, like we have 3 big games in like not even 2 weeks. Like you need to win those games if you want to.
Yeah.
Like depending on what happens in the next 3 games, but just like you need to get Chiesa on that pitch. When he's healthy, he needs to be on that pitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I would be back.
No, I'm not saying like I'm saying.
Yeah,
he needs to play. Yeah, you need obviously Federico Chiesa. He's our tied with Dybala. He's our best player, of course. Um, but what I'm saying is to everyone and Alejandro when he gets back is the way we've been playing in a 4-2-3-1 setup. Um, Bernardeschi or the two wingers in this formation have been playing closer to Morata as the focal point and playing tight in tighter spaces, like 8 yards apart, closer together, so it's can go tick tick tick. Um, if Chiesa comes back, I know he can play in tight areas, but do we want him playing in tight areas or do we want him to get the ball wide and start driving? Um, and if we're concerned about the Chiesa going one-on-one or going with Quadrado, I'm sure Chiesa can play on the left and Bernardeschi can play on the right because at the end of the day, Bernardeschi is using his left foot anyway the whole time, and we know that. He's going to do what he's going to do. So Bernardeschi could be on the same side as Quadrado on the right side, and Alexandra could be with Chiesa on the left-hand side. So I think that's the way you get best of both worlds, where Chiesa can start and Chiesa and we can still play in a 4-2-3-1 without being too attack-minded. Now Kulusevski's career is done once Chiesa comes back here. Like I swear. And Haneen's 100% right. Oh, that's what I just said. Chiesa on the left and Quadrado on the right, and drop Berna. If Quadrado is the right back, Berna on the right. Yeah, 100%. Chiesa on the left as a left midfielder in a 4-2-3-1. Quadrado as a right back. Bernardeschi, since the fixation is still with him by Allegri, he's going to have to stay on the right as a right midfielder, and Sandro as a left back. And everything else down the middle is going to be Locatelli, Dybala, Morata, and then whoever plays beside Locatelli is what he is. It's either Bentancur or Rabiot. Yeah, Kulusevski's position in this, he's gonna have to. He's a sub player, and he's gonna have to come on, and he's gonna have to try and force his way on somehow. If Bernardeschi is gonna start being the old Bernardeschi and stink up the joint again, then maybe Kulusevski gets a chance. But until that happens, it's Bernardeschi, and he's gonna have to start with Chiesa and Dybala.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the chat was also agreeing, Ale, that Berna would go on the right if Quadrado was starting at right back.
Okay.
And then Chiesa would be on the left with Sandro as a left back.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good. I don't like that, but yeah.
So I think that's the best machination, how you ever pronounce that word, of your Friday night thoughts.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Serie A Fantasy. So going back into the chat, Xavier really doesn't like Rabiot. Whatever it takes to never see Rabiot on the left ever again. Yeah. I don't think, realistically, Rabiot should not be playing. Would you take him as a sub? Here's a question. Would you keep him as a substitute player?
No. So I'm gonna mention his name.
Yeah.
So I don't only pick on Bernardeschi. I pick on players who are not good enough. That's Bernardeschi, Ramsey, Rabiot, Betancourt, De Sciglio, name it. It's a lot. So this is not Bernardeschi, this is general. Even as bench players, their impact is very, very minimal. It's not. Are they really impacting the game when they're coming on or something? They're not.
No.
They're not. It's not like you're bringing on Quadrado from the bench, or you're bringing on Asamoah, or you're bringing on, I don't know, even Douglas Costa. But he got so many injuries, so I wanted to get rid of him either. Just name it. These type of players, they're gonna do a job. They're gonna do a job. They can change the game. Even Lichtsteiner, when he came from the bench, he could change games, because he has something about he has that engine. It's kind of insane.
Yep.
But all the other players I just mentioned, basically the whole list, they're not impacting game in a positive ways. Like they do that once, I don't know how many times.
Occasionally.
So yeah, so no, I get we cannot replace them all and replace all the bench players because I think we have more holes in our starting 11. So I get that we cannot replace all our players. That's not gonna happen in the summer because before we get to the bench, you need to improve your starting 11.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep someone. I was just saying, you don't need to commit to a long-term deal with Bernadeschi because he's a free. That's why I'm saying he's a priority for me to let go because he's on a free. You don't need to waste any money on him.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Because he's not impacting the games enough for me. Again, he has 5 assists this season. That's great. But what about the past 4 years? Like, are we just gonna forget that?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it doesn't make sense. Because wait.
You see this happen? Yeah, go ahead.
So people are saying, "Oh, Rabiot needs to leave. 100%. He's awful. He's been here 2.5 years. Yeah. So he's awful. He needs to leave. But Bernadeschi was been 4.5 years. We're gonna forget the 4 years because he had 5 assists in these 5 months or something. And then on top of that, you're gonna say Kulusevski's awful. He needs to leave because he dribbles everything out of bounds. Like you're describing Bernadeschi right here. Like it's just he doesn't have an Italian name. And how many people are saying, "Oh, but he's Italian. He understands the club." I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I don't care because you're Italian. You should be playing for the club. No, you should be good. And if you're Italian on top of that, great. Like great. Inter won the Champions League with non Italians in the squad. Not one.
Yep.
Like, what are we even talking about? If you're Italian, great, but if you're not talented enough, it's not gonna win you anything. And that's not for Bernadeschi, just overall, like all players.
Yeah.
Because I see it many times.
Whether
he's Italian,
whether your name's whether your name's Bernadeschi, whether your name's Johnson, it doesn't matter.
Or Rabiot or Betancourt.
Yeah.
Because I like Rabiot. I said it many times. Like I was probably his biggest fan when he came in.
Yeah.
2 seasons and a half. It's not good enough. Move on. Bernadeschi has 4 seasons and a half. It's not been good enough. So we need to move on. Because there are people who are getting less time to prove it, and they are getting all the stake. And a player who is at more time to prove it, he gets basically a free pass. I think that's insane. I don't think that's correct. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I was also going to point out it is a contract year for Bernadeschi, and you see it always in North American sports when certain players are in contract years, they play out of their skin. Not out of their skin, but like they play at a level that you probably haven't seen before. For example, there's a guy in the National Hockey League right now who averaged like 20 goals, 20 assists, 40 points a year. He's already at like 38 points, and there's still 55 games left. He's in a contract year.
It happens a lot, and people. That's the thing.
It happens a lot. It happens all the time, and he is going to be 28 in February. He's not going to be 24. He's going to be 28 at the end of his contract.
So, Bernadeschi, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he's going to get a 4-year deal, it's against until 32. Like
32 years old.
Does anyone believe he's going to improve? Does anyone really believe that? Man, if he signs a deal and he plays amazingly and he picks it up, I will come here and say, I was wrong. Not wrong. Like I think we should have moved, but he turned it around. Great for him. But I don't believe that for one bit. I'm sorry.
Same for
even
Rabiot. At this stage, I was just saying at this stage, Rabiot's a year younger than me, or 2 years younger than me, so he's gonna be like 26 or something. Like you are who you are.
That's why I'm saying.
You are who you are.
That's why I'm saying.
At 21, yeah, exactly.
He gets all the stake, but he's 21 or 22. Yeah. No, he's 21. No, wait.
21.
He's 21. He turns 22. He can improve. Like at that age, you can improve. At 28, you're not improving. You're where you are. Like it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna. Like you're not gonna magically beat your man time and time again. Find the right spaces, do the right thing. It's not gonna happen. It's who you are.
Also, there are those rare cases where someone does, but let's be serious. I haven't seen Bernadeschi dribble past someone in ages. I haven't seen Adrian Rabiot like do anything special, except for that one goal against Milan.
The fact that the club wants to lower his wage with 1.5 million euros it's all you need, and the fact that he wants to accept it is all you need to know.
It's telling.
Like it's very telling. Like he knows he's not good enough. He thinks I'm gonna get a lot of money here still for what I do. I'm gonna play for a big club. It's nice here. I'm taking it. Like normally at
Just
that,
look at
normally
that.
at,
Just look at that below. That quote that we just had. It just
oh
changed from
yeah,
the
yeah.
Courier Adults.
But like normally
Crazy.
at this point of your career, in the peak of your career, you're getting a pay raise.
Yeah.
Like that's how it works. You're not gonna take a pay cut unless you're not
No.
good enough, and that's the reality.
100%.
That's all I'm
Like,
saying.
you think Paul Pogba's taking a pay or a massive pay cut?
No
He's going to be
chance.
29. No chance.
Not even Dybala. He wants more. Like this is the peak of
Yeah.
his career. He's not gonna take a pay cut. I'm out of here if you're gonna offer me less.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Or at least match it. At least match it.
Yeah, or like he's ready to take a pay cut, and a big one. Like it's 1.5 million.
Yeah.
It's not like he's on 50 million and you're gonna earn still 30. Like that's
Yeah.
oh, that's fine. But like going from 4.5 to 3, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's your last contract, your last big contract.
Yeah. So we did that thing where
Jeremy
we're
is
not
saying,
going
I
to do
hope
it.
Berna won't flop once he signs a contract. I think you don't need to worry about that. I think he already flopped.
Home of Juve saying Rabiot said that he still needs time because he's young.
Yeah, that's also insane. Like, I mean,
He's 26.
like he's been here 2.5 years. If you're not gonna adapt
Yeah.
in 2.5 years, it's not happening. Like, and that's the standards. Everybody wants him out.
And
that's
he's regressed
fine.
as well.
Yeah, he's
Like,
regressed. That's fine.
He's not even been stagnant. He's regressed.
Again, I liked Rabiot when he was at PSG. When he came on a free, I was like, ah, that's great. Then he had the first season, I was like, yeah, give him another season. And
Yeah.
then at the end of last season, I was like, nope, it ain't it. He needs to leave.
Yeah.
That's how it works. At a
And
top
it's bleeding
club.
into this season.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not.
And we
picking
can
on
go down the
Bernardeschi.
list. Yeah, we can go. It's just those two that stand out the most, Rabiot and Bernardeschi.
Yeah, and it's also because it's in the news. It's because of the new deal. Like, if he had a deal until 24, like, it is what it is. Like, you need to hope to sell him. Again, if he had a deal until 24 and there was an offer, the club would have sold him. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it works.
Johnny Franks wants to see Rabiot in a holding midfield role. Listen, even when he was asked to play in a 4-4-2 on the left, he was still playing in the exact position where he's going to play tomorrow, right in the middle, right in the left-hand side of the middle, and you'll see that again. He's going to just pick up that position. Like Ramsey, name your 5 biggest players that can't come back next year. That should not come back.
It's Ramsey. Do I need to be realistic? No.
No, don't be realistic. The guys you want out.
Oh. And I don't need to think about Morata. He's gone either way because he doesn't have a deal. Or do you need to include Morata?
You need to include Morata because he does have a buyback.
Okay. Oh my God. So Ramsey.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, 5.
Yeah, not 13, 5.
So Ramsey, not an order. Morata.
Okay.
Bernardeschi.
Okay.
Oh my God, Sandro.
Okay.
Oh my God, only one. Let me think. I'm gonna go. Rabiot.
Okay.
And I still.
Do you know what you just said? Do you know what you just did?
No.
You saved about 30 million euros in wages.
Oh yeah. Like, I didn't even talk about it. I was thinking, like, I think Tagur somehow can still do a job in some games.
Yeah.
I don't know Rabiot. I don't know what he's doing at the moment. And then I was like, Sandro. Yeah, I mean, he's awful. Like, he's bad. He's getting worse every season. Bernardeschi, I don't want to waste money on him. That's it, because I think it's a waste of money. Ramsey, I don't know. He's not at the club. Like, he's just there on paper. And who did I say? And Morata, because I need a number 9. I need a number 9. But like, yeah.
Those 5 you just said were so Xavier almost has the exact same list, except he has Bentancur, not Bernardeschi.
I get that.
Yeah. So we save about 30 million euros if those guys all leave. Obviously, never going to happen. That's like that we're in dreamland if they all left.
5.
But again, you would have to replace them, so it's
Yeah,
difficult.
it is. Oh, on the other side, like, is it
Sorry,
really difficult? Like, you
is
have
it
the
difficult to or sell all those players or release them?
replace them.
Oh,
Like
replace them.
you have Rovella coming back. You have the Winter who can
Yeah,
stay. Like he can stay in the team. Like just test him out until the end of the season and really test him
yeah,
out. Give him some time. If it's not what it is, okay, fine. But if he can do a job, why not? Why
yeah.
not? For even to bridge one season, you use Frabotta for God's sake to do that, and he was ass. Like he was awful. God, he came out of nowhere. Like he was not even highly thought about in the youth. And I don't know how he made it because he was not good at all. Like in the final part of the season, like I think he was not even making the squad sometimes. Like he was not good, period.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I get that. Like we're not gonna get quality in because I said we need to. First thing we need to do is to improve the starting lineup, and that's Sandro, that's Morata, and that's the midfield.
Yeah.
Pick and choose. Depending on what formation you're playing, Rovella's coming back. I think he can play for us. Then you still need to add someone. I prefer someone with more experience in there. Again, it's not gonna be
So
Pogba. It's a
yeah,
dream, but I don't know. I don't like the fact that we're gonna have 3 young midfielders in there. I don't think that's gonna work. Like you need some experience in there. And I'm
for
not
sure.
saying 34 years old. Like 28 was also okay if he's good enough.
Yeah.
Someone like Khedira coming on a free from Real Madrid. That's experience because I like Khedira in his first 2 seasons. Like he was very good. I think
Yeah,
people
before he got
forget that.
injury prone,
Yeah,
he was a good player,
he was so good under Allegri. Like he was a mechanic basically, but the way the runs he made, it was
but smarter
yeah, it was so
and more
beautiful.
tactically aware.
So yeah, but yeah,
I was gonna
that's what I'm
say
saying.
we got almost 40 people watching, still 21 likes. Get those likes up, please, and thank you. And for all the stuff that we always say, click the like button, subscribe to the channel. We have our holiday special or holiday giveaway coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. This episode or this live show is brought to you by Serie A's Fantasy app. Go follow our league, go or compete in our league, and try and beat me and Ale.
Um,
um,
Wait, Stephanie is asking about Dybala. Like, isn't it weird that he wasn't in the documentary and stuff like that? Like, and that he's not signed a deal. I think we talked about it. Like, it was kind of weird that he was not in the documentary.
yeah,
And that he hasn't signed a deal up to now. I still find
yeah.
very sketchy. Like Romeo is adamant that he's signing the deal. Like he knows more than
Yep.
us. So I'm not
Guess
gonna.
what? 3 weeks he's free.
Yeah, like if Romeo says he's gonna sign a deal, the way he says that, he will sign the deal, Dybala.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's kind of weird. Like if he's at the center of the project, like it should be done kind of earlier. That's just my opinion. Nothing negative, just in general. It's if he's the main guy, the poster boy, like you should sign him to a big deal and make kind of a big thing out of it. If you know what I mean. But
no, for sure. I understand.
I think
He's your well, like you said, he's the poster boy. He's the golden boy. He he's gonna run the show, and he's shown so far this year that he has that capability still.
yeah,
Except when he gets hurt, but whatever. But he has shown to all of us that he has the ability to take the team by the horns and lead us.
yeah,
I'm not saying as a captain, but I'm saying on field product.
yeah.
He's been very good and dictating play and involving everyone.
I agree.
Whereas, so again, a guy like that. So this is a similar situation to Liverpool right now with Mo Salah.
Yeah, same
But
thing.
Mo Salah is not a free agent though.
Yeah,
Next year he's a free agent. That's the only difference.
I agree.
I think by this time next year, Salah will be signed.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
I think
yeah, for
that's
sure.
a little bit of a difference.
It will happen. Like it's too important.
Exactly. Well, if he's too important for Liverpool and he's their quote unquote guy that they're gonna play around, or like he's their guy that we're gonna work around,
Then
you'd
need
think
to sign.
that ours would be in the same situation and just say,
Yeah.
done deal, let's go. Already done, like you said.
Jeremy is saying, are you guys okay with Cambiaso as Sandro's replacement?
He looked horrible.
Yeah, so he didn't look great at all. So no, like we need someone who's coming in and
Today he also didn't. He looked pretty bad.
like we need someone coming in and make a difference. So like we need to improve.
The Lucas Digne rumor was nice to see, but
I,
obviously it's the Athletic, so
like people are going a bit mad. I will take him as a 2-year stopgap to fill in different holes, and then you move on from Digne, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like you can,
for sure.
You can go a season or two with Luca Digne. I'm pretty sure about that. But you cannot go another season or two with no number 9 and that midfield, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you can bridge that gap if the price is right. I will take him. Because I think he's much better than Alexandro at the moment.
Yeah.
And he knows
and he's very good at crossing.
Yeah, and he knows the league.
Yep.
I wanted him when he was at Roma. Like, okay, we were not on the channel, but I was hoping we would get him, and he didn't. He left. So, but yeah.
I'm gonna check his contract status because he could probably be a decent option. His contract expires in 2025. That's too far.
Yeah, that's not happening.
They want top dollar. Yeah.
Maybe they take
no chance. I was gonna propose something. What if we sent Moise Kean to Fiorentina in a swap, like to lower the cost a bit?
It's not happening.
It's not happening?
No, it's not happening. He earns too much for Fiorentina. They're not gonna pay Moise Kean 3 million euros.
He earns 3.5 million euros?
Something close to that. 2.5 plus bonuses. What? Wait, let me think. Was it Tuttosport when he signed? I don't know which paper. They made a table about the earnings, and it was 2.5 plus bonuses. It can get up to 3.
Okay, normal. I didn't know. I thought he was being paid less because he's like 20.
Ooh.
So, Kean.
Okay, I know. Yeah, and I don't think that's possible.
Those are that was my Friday afternoon thoughts.
Home of Juve saying every Dutch player that played for Juve became a legend. David van der Sar, Elia Elia is the next delay.
No. He's saying Aljaro Elia was also a star, and I think he's just bantering.
I think he's bantering.
And Van der Sar played like a year and he left.
Yeah. Now the legacy is for his 3rd season now.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. I don't think the club can. Like, yeah, the money will be great, and I'm kind of getting scared because the rumors are Rudiger is out of Chelsea. He's leaving on a free.
Yeah.
And Christensen is doubting to sign a deal. So they will come in for the league. They will. And it's... Oh, my God. It's kind of worrying. It is. If you read Raiola's report, the way we were going as a club, like if you... Let's say you don't finish in the top 4 and Chelsea come in with 125 million euros, even if the release clause is 150 million euros. Yeah. I think Raiola will force Juve to sell him.
Somehow, some way.
Unless the league says, I'm not going. But like, when was the last time that happened? I said it was Hamsik. When you sacked Raiola.
Instead, yeah.
And saying
for
no.
Raiola client, yeah.
So, it's kind of scary. It's a scary situation. Because even, like, I don't mind. If a player wants to leave, he wants to leave. But just sit back. If the league leaves, like, who's there?
Yeah.
It's very important the next few months.
It's Radu Dragosan.
He came on today, finally.
Yeah, Jesus Juve saying you can't. He already played an official game with Everton. I meant in the summer because I know we're not getting him now.
Yeah.
Vlahovic in terms of But
I don't think they are looking for the Alvarez guy from River Plate. They're probably the only Italian team really in for him.
Fiorentina for Alvarez?
Yeah.
Really? He's pretty good actually. I did some more research in that. And I looked at comparables like to his production in the, what is it called, the Primera division or whatever it's called. Yeah. I don't know. Argentina Primera division. It's pretty good. Stacks up well.
Yeah, home of Juve, Gravenberg. He's my dream signing. Like, we're not gonna get him. Like, maybe if you sell the league and Raiola said, "I'm gonna bring you Gravenberg and Pogba," like that's what you said.
Yeah, I said like, bring 2 players in for 1, right? That's what I said.
Gravenberg is like, if you get him, If you can get him, you get him.
Yeah.
Even if his agent is Raiola, you get him. Because he's gonna improve. Like, and you can, if he's gonna leave, you're gonna make your money off it. Like, that's the way the club is gonna go back, basically, to operate. No more free agents stuff, overpaying. Yeah, Gravenberg. Yeah, he's good. Verschuurs, I'm not really convinced at the moment. Like, he's highly thought about, but like, even in the Netherlands are a bit doubting about him at the moment. There are some doubts about it, so I'm not sure. Morata, Vlahovic.
There's a lot of people talking about Jurriën Timbers, speaking about like Dutch players in Ajax.
Yeah, he
Do
was.
you know Jurriën? Yeah.
Yeah, he was okay, but like,
So
I've not watched a lot of Ajax bar the Champions League this season, because usually I watch the Dutch league, but it's so boring at the moment. Like, they're like, I think they score like
yeah, there's one
50
monster
goals,
club, and everyone else. Yeah, exactly.
almost scored like 50 goals and then conceded 2 or something like that. It's insane.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a problem in the Champions League once again.
Yep. For sure. They got one of those. They got another one of those teams that just like everything's clicking at the same time,
Yeah.
and they're well coached. Otto Ten Hag, brilliant
I remember
mind.
when Ten Hag came in after his first season, he was almost sacked. He almost got sacked because, like,
Yeah.
people were saying, because I watched the shows and I read stuff, and like, he wasn't clicking with the Ajax way or the environment, and like,
Yeah.
that's what you do. You stick to the club said no, and look what they're doing now. All three together, Van der Sar and Overmars. That club is well run from top to bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, look at the players they pick up from Brazil and stuff like that. Like, they don't go for Gabriel Jesus or Neymar, like the obvious signings. Name
They
it.
get Anthony.
Vinicius, or who's the other one at Real Madrid who's not playing?
Rodrigo Gosh.
Or not even then. The other one, Ranieri. Was it Ranieri?
Oh, Rainier.
Rainier.
He's
like,
on Dortmund.
Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
Like, they take the obvious. Like, Anthony. Nobody was talking about Anthony.
That guy is sick, dude.
Nobody was like,
my God.
even David Neres. I don't really rate David Neres, but still, like.
Yeah, he had the good run with De Ligt and De Jong.
He's
but
hit
now
and miss. He's very hit and miss. So, like, they pick up Tagliafico. Like, nobody talks about. Like, they do a fantastic job at scouting and bringing in youth players. That's what they do.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Bon is saying Morata Vlahovic swap. I don't think Morata's gonna go, and is like you were talking about Keane's wage too much. Morata's wage is gonna be way too much.
Yeah, and
So,
one saying
and
Haller,
you said that they're gonna get the this guy. Yeah.
like Haller,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he said he flopped him in the Premier League and was a one-season wonder. So Haller played for Ten Hag at Utrecht, and he was amazing. That's why he got the move to West Ham. It didn't work out. We went to Frankfurt. No, we went to Frankfurt. Excuse me.
Yeah,
he did well at Frankfurt.
Yeah.
He did very well at Frankfurt again. He was smashing. I think there was a season he was playing with.
That was Rebic and Jovic.
Yeah. So that was amazing, Haller. Then he came to West Ham. It didn't work. Now he's back at Ajax with his coach Ten Hag, and like, he could score goals. You shouldn't be getting him, but he found his how you want to call it, environment.
Yep.
That's good.
He knows the system. He's sticking to it. He's getting his goals.
Yeah. But yeah.
So that's good.
Great Venezia.
There's a lot of
preview.
stuff that's going to be coming down. What's up?
It's a great Venezia preview. This.
Listen, I tried to name half their team and I couldn't. I did my best.
Jinxed it.
We know Ethan Ampadu, and we know Mattia Caldara, and we know Sergio Romero.
Yeah.
Other than that, like whatever. I don't know. We just got to beat them, and we got to beat them on their pitch, and there's no excuse.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm really looking forward to potentially Matthias Sule getting more than 30 seconds.
I don't think so tomorrow.
You don't think tomorrow's the game? You know what? I think you're right.
No. And not
That's
even a
more- that's
Bologna
more of a
away.
game, right? Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Maybe
more of
at
a
home
game
against
when you
Cagliari,
know.
if you're 3-0
Yeah.
up or something, you will get it. But I don't
Yeah.
think so.
We don't score enough goals to get our guys in.
Yeah.
Haneen's asking a question. Who is a realistic left back we can get next season? Luca
I don't know.
Pellegrini.
Yeah, I have no idea. I really have no idea. I just know we need to get one.
It's not-
That's it.
Yeah. It's not going to be anything like,
Spectacular.
it's going to be better than Sandro. It's not going to be a bigger name than Sandro, but it's going to something's going to happen.
I don't know if something is gonna happen. It should happen, but I'm not sure it's gonna happen.
When's Sandro's contract on? 2023?
I think so.
Let's just take a quick check with our friends at Transfer Markets. 2023 is contract's done, so he's got one more year after this one.
Yeah.
And he'll be 32 at the end of his contract.
Yeah, he's still kind of young, to be honest. Like, he's not. I thought he was
He's
older.
been around for ages.
Yeah, he's been along. Like, if he just kept, like, not even that 2017, because that was insane, but, like, even if his form was a 2016 season, he would still be a very good left back, but he declined massively. Yeah. Like, it's kind of sad, because he was amazing. That season, it was insane. Like, because I was at the stadium for some games. I watched him up close. It was insane. Like, he was
a horse. He's like a marauder. He just ran and ran and ran.
Yeah, he ran, but he skipped past players. Like, there's crosses. He got past players on the touchline. It was so good. But his decline, it's sad to see. But yeah, prediction. Wait, Ali, what do you think of Lang and the Ketelaar? Oh, Noah Lang, keep him away. Bomb. Like, he is the Dutch Ibrahimovic. Like, he talks so much. And he's at his level. Like, this is his level. He's not going to be a top player. He isn't, like, because he has a shit mentality. Like, he thinks too much of him. I've never seen anything like that before. For a guy playing in the Belgian league, I've never seen anything like that before. It's insane. The Ketelaar, I would take, no doubt. Like, we're not going to spend 30 million euros on a player from the Belgian league. It's not going to happen. We're not doing that. That's a sad thing. He will end up...
If you were running the club, you would.
Yeah, I would. But he will end up, because not even a top team is going to pay them, but he will end up at Aston Villa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those teams, and that would be the worst mistake he could possibly make. Like, he shouldn't be doing that. He should go Dortmund or something like that, because they will pay that much. We don't wait. We will pay 80 million euros for him in 3 years. That's what we will do. But we're not going to pay 30 million euros now, because he's coming from the Belgian league. But
the Ketelaar should go to the Bundesliga. Probably not Dortmund, because I think Adeyemi's going to Dortmund.
Oh, yeah.
But he should go to somewhere. He should go to Leipzig or something.
And then it's gone.
We'll play with Zobzalai. Wow.
We're not going to get him anymore. If he doesn't make the move now to us, we're not going to get him anymore. No chance. Because if you're not going to pay 30 million euros now, we're not going to pay 80 million euros or 60 million euros in a few years. He's going Premier League or stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, we can do predictions.
Okay, so these are the predictions that you and I will have for tomorrow against Venezia. You want to go first?
I will go first. I'm saying... oh, no, I changed it. I was going to say 1-0, but I don't think we're going to keep clean sheet, so we're going 1-2. A very hard-fought 1-2. 2-1 win.
Okay, so is that a so you say 1-2, but is that a European thing where you say that just how the teams are labeled?
But yeah, 2-1 win for us.
I was gonna say that, so I'm gonna change it. We're gonna get a clean sheet tomorrow. Screw it. We got really good defense. 2-0. We're gonna win.
Okay.
Easy. Not easy, but like 2-0 win.
Take it.
I'm gonna say Dybala scoring, and here we go. Federico Bernardeschi is gonna score his first goal since August 2020 tomorrow.
You're just gonna keep saying that until you're right.
I haven't said his name yet.
You did. The last time you said Bernardeschi. Maybe
no. I said. Did I?
I think you did.
I don't think I've never said Bernardeschi's name.
I think you did.
Whatever. He's scoring tomorrow. 100%. So how's that?
Yeah. I'm saying, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying Dybala. Two goals.
Oh, that's easy. That's brace. What
I said. No, just a brace.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
So those are our predictions. Let us know. Let us know in the comments what you guys think is going to happen tomorrow against Venezia. Just to answer some loose ends here in the comments. Is anyone from our squad close to suspension in terms of yellow cards? Quadrado's on 4. So he's one away from a suspension, and Danilo, but he's hurt.
Yeah.
So everyone else is on 3 or less.
So yeah.
And then anything else? Mo, one of our members, what's going on? The first acquisition we should be looking for is hiring Giovanni Carnevale or other CEO in his caliber, enough with scouts like Paratici and Cherubini ruining the club thanks to Agnelli.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they need help. They need help, but like again, I said it before. Like Cherubini had one transfer market with not even the money to buy Locatelli, and he got Locatelli in. So yeah, let's see, because he has a difficult job. We said it before, but yeah.
A lot of if you hire Carnevale, it's just gonna be another guy in the room talking with Nedved, Agnelli, Cherubini, and Arrivabene.
Yeah,
it's a lot of different opinions. And I don't know if you can run a business like that or get a specific player, unless it's so obvious.
Yeah.
So with that, thanks everyone for joining today. Good show, 30 likes.
Also,
we should probably run a couple more. Yeah.
Justin's gonna drop the daily video, or I'm gonna drop it. He recorded it, so it's gonna drop in about an hour time. So go watch that.
Okay.
And then tomorrow, match reaction and a live show.
Yep.
And the player ratings after that. So yeah,
yep.
And then we have a week with just a calm week, no previews.
Yeah.
So we have some time to do more lives, just talk football or just talk in general.
Yep.
Instead of just stressing about the lineup.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's gonna be nice to have like a week of just nice and calm.
Yeah.
So with that, thank you all for watching. Forza Juve, big game tomorrow. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow all of our stuff, become a member if you want, follow our Christmas holiday giveaway, and go on the Serie A Fantasy app and sign up.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next time, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, guys, because I'm doing the live tomorrow.